Hey there, welcome to the demo video for the new and updated Bar Patrol inventory system. We're very excited about it. I'm Dave Allred, founder and CEO of Bar Patrol. Thanks for stopping by. So whether you have an outdated inventory system and you're looking for something better, or you have no system at all, you're here because you realize how important it is to take control of your business. So my job here is, in this demo, is to help you make a good decision, because nobody wants to make a bad decision, especially when it comes to their business. And what you're going to find out when you sign up is that we're more than just an app. We're a complete inventory management and ordering system that has huge upside in helping you run your business like an expert. So by the end of the demo, you simply need to ask yourself, 1, do I believe in the system? 2, do I believe in the people behind the system? And 3, do I trust that the system is a good fit for my business? Because believe me, if you like it even half as much as our other clients, you're going to be very, very impressed. Okay, let's get to it. So when you're looking for the best inventory system out there, as you should be, we found that there are 4 main things that owners and managers want more than anything else in an inventory system. All right, 1, it should be fast and easy to use, of course. Okay, 2, it should be accurate, because it does you no good to count your inventory if it's off. All right, it's a waste of your time. 3, it should have automatic ordering and invoicing. And 4, it should have awesome detailed analytics and reports. All right, because if you can't measure it, you can't improve it. You're like a blind man stumbling around the room with no guidance system. So let me show you now how Bar Patrol app delivers on each of these 4 things in spades. Okay, this is a new opportunity for you to have a premium inventory system that's extremely affordable. Okay, so we're going to jump into the app. By the way, we also have it available now on Android. We're extremely excited about that. We now serve all people, all countries, all devices. Yay! Okay, you can click on the button or the link below this video at any time. You can go register an account. Okay, so let's jump into it. So let's take it from the top. Number 1, we said that we need the system to be fast, and that's where the app comes in. Now from here, you can almost do anything that you can do on the online dashboard except recipes or run reports. You're gonna have to do that on the online dashboard, but from here you can manage your vendors and your locations. You're gonna mostly use the app for counting inventory, of course, but with the new app, you can also do all of your ordering, all of your invoicing. As the order come in, you can have any device and you can accept the order right there. It's really cool. Now, one other thing I wanna mention really quick, people assume, since we're called Bar Patrol app, that we only do bar products. This is simply not true. Of course, you can do your beer, your liquor, your wine, but you can also do food, garnishes, retail, cleaning supplies, cigarettes, anything you want to inventory, you can count with the app. It's all included in one single price. Right now, we're gonna go over inventories. And like a lot of apps, we match app to shelf. But with ours, we create a blueprint inside the app, and all of the products pop up in the exact same order that they're on your shelves and in your beer cooler, in your rail, so on and so forth. But we take it a step farther, and we have a blueprint inside each location. So anyone can jump into any location on any device and take a recurring blueprint inventory inside each location. We're one of the only apps that does this. Let me show you what I mean. I'm gonna go to new inventory down here. So every time you come and start taking inventory, your locations are all going to pop up here, and anyone can jump into any location anytime. You could have 6 devices counted and be done in no time. So I'm going to choose bar 1, and I've already created the blueprint in here. You have to enter all your products in order. After that, you only have to do that once. I'm going to choose recurring inventory, and it's off to the races. It's going to start off. It starts with absolute, and I count, and I just enter, and I count, and I enter. At any time, I can insert a new product in the blueprint, because now we carry a new product on the shelf right here. So I'm going to insert Absolute Citron. I'm going to hit 2, enter, and now it's going to go right to the next one, which is aviation. I can remove aviation if I don't want it there anymore. Maybe we're going to carry it somewhere else. Maybe we don't carry it anymore. I've removed it from the blueprint. So with the remove and insert, you can keep your blueprint current. You can also switch the product out at any time, and you can edit the product information, change pricing, anything else you want by going right here, change the information, we hit the back arrow, and then we can just pick up from where we left off. Okay, now I head back here. If I'm someone else, I can come to a different location. I can come down to the walk-in cooler. I can jump in with my device. I can hit recurring inventory. It's going to record all the beers now in the beer cooler, and I'm just counting and entering products. That's how fast it is. You'll notice with the kegs, it says pounds here. Yes, we can weigh kegs. Now, keg scales are very expensive. They're like $250. You can just go to a department store, get a digital bathroom scale, put the keg on there, enter the pounds right here, 140 pounds, and it knows exactly how much is in the keg based on the full and empty weight of the keg. We have that for you as well. Now, another question we get a lot is, do you carry scanners? No, we do not like scanners. They're bulky. They're an extra piece of equipment that can break. You got to like turn the bottle around and line up the red thing on the scanner. The app is actually a lot faster. Everything pops up in order. You just enter and go. We have the Bluetooth scale, which I'm going to cover in a second. It's a lot faster than scanners. I know some people like a scanner. We do not use them. And that brings us to number 2, your inventory system should be accurate. Of course, here at Bar Patrol, we have our sleek and sexy Bluetooth scale. It is a 2% margin of error. Nothing is more accurate than weighing your bottles. All right, you can do point counting, but your 0.6 is different from my 0.6. There's about a 10 to 12% margin of error. Some apps have the little slider that you see. That's not as accurate as either. Plus, if you have those opaque bottles like Bailey's and Kahlua and Clase Azul, you're not going to be able to tell how much is in the bottle. You end up shaking them. It's just not that good. With the Bluetooth scale, simply place the partial bottles on the scale. The amount appears right in the app. The weight, how much is in the bottle, down to the 1/100th of an ounce based on the full and empty weight of that bottle. We have a master tare weight list with all the bottle weights in there, all the different bottle sizes, knows exactly how much is in the bottle. Then you're able to go to your variance report, see how accurately the bartenders are pouring down to that 1/100th of an ounce. Super accurate. Moving on to number 3, it should be able to do ordering and invoicing for you. Makes your life so much easier. Of course, as I mentioned, you can do it from the app. You can run a purchase order from here. You can accept orders right from the app, but I'm going to move to the website and show you how to do it there first. It's really a matter of preference. Some people like the app, some people like the website. I'm going to show you from the website how the ordering works. So we're going to go to purchase order, and if you have your par level set, which I highly recommend, it's going to tell you exactly how much to order based on your inventory. So if I choose an inventory and I hit run purchase order, it's going to break it down by vendor and tell you exactly how much you need to order based on your par level. Your reorder points tell you when it's time to order. So anytime your stock on hand or your inventory count goes below the reorder point, the software is going to tell you to order enough to get back above par. So let's look at an example. Absolute Citron. The reorder point is 2.5. The par is 5. The stock on hand gets down to a half a bottle. So the software says it's time to order more. It's going to tell you to order 4 more to get close back to 5. That is the suggested order based on the math. The actual order shows up in this box here because you can adjust it. If it's a busy time of year or a slower time of year, you can use these little arrows to move it up and down. You can see the price adjusts as I do it and adjust that right there to the actual order. If you want to add products, you can add products manually that aren't on this purchase order. You can add products, it'll place it right underneath the vendor for you. At any time when you're ready to order, you can see the individual costs are here below each order. And at the very bottom, you can hit place all orders. It has your total cost here. It will email it off to all of your vendors and they will just deliver it. It's that easy. If you place an order with an individual vendor, a message box will pop up and you can leave them a message. Please rush, or whatever you want. And then we hit place order. And now all of your orders have been emailed off to Southern in this case. And once it's ordered, you see it shows order placed here. And when you're ready to receive your orders, we're going to go to receive products. We're going to select that order. There it is. There's the order that came in that we sent off there, and now it's come in. And again, you can see that we have this quantity delivered box because we can change it. If something got broken or something got back ordered, let's say that no Absolute Citron came in, we can change this to 0, and then we can approve the invoice down here. Once we approve it, we have to pick a location. We'll say it came in the shelves. It came in today. Invoice number if you'd like. Received by Joe. I like to have a name there. Now we can hold people accountable in case something goes wrong. We can also include notes if you like. Hit save. Now it's going to create an invoice for you so you don't have to manually do it. Now your invoice shows up here with all the products come in. Then when you go run an invoice report, sort of like your cost of goods sold report, you can see all of your orders broken down by vendor, how much you ordered for the week, the month, the year, whatever you want. The purchase and invoicing is awesome. And then finally, number 4, your inventory system should have great analytics and reporting, and Bar Patrol has just that. It's all included in one price. All right, and speaking of all inclusive, the true beauty of Bar Patrol is that we don't restrict you from any of the features or benefits. Right? If you look at some of our competitors, you go out there and for $89, they give you a few of the features. For $129, they might give you a few more. And then for $219, finally, they give you the whole shebang. Nope. At Bar Patrol, we give you the entire suite of features for one affordable price. As we like to say around here, Bar Patrol is like Johnny Walker Blue at Johnny Walker Black prices. So while other systems are charging $219 per month or more for their full suite of features, Bar Patrol is giving you the same or more features at 1/3 the cost. So let's finish up by heading over and not only looking at the reports, but showing you the other things that the dashboard can do really quickly. So let's show you the list of reports we have. We have a great usage report, the variance report, which I'm actually going to show you a glimpse of because people get very excited by the variance report. We have a stock on hand report, which is basically a perpetual inventory report. The summary report, which is great for your accountant. It shows your sitting inventory broken down by category. And then we have the invoice report, which I mentioned earlier. It's basically your cost of goods sold over a certain time period. You can see exactly what you spent broken down by vendor. The line by line report is just your blueprint, the order of the products that you entered in the inventory. All right, so let's quickly talk about the POS system because we get this question a lot. Will Bar Patrol integrate with my POS system? The answer is almost a resounding yes, because all we need your system to do is export the sales data to Excel and it uploads instantly into Bar Patrol, and just about every POS system can do that. So let me show you really quick how easy that is. Once you export your sales data for a certain time period, you can see all the sales data listed right here. If we go into the back end, you can see quickly what it looks like after you upload it. So it's broken down by every sales item you have and exactly how much you sold over that time period. So let me show you really quick. All you're going to do is go upload PMix after you save it on your computer. We're going to line the columns up that we need. All we need is the POS ID number or name, how many were sold of each item, and the total dollar amount sold. We're going to select our time period. So I'll select let's go up here so I don't mess anything up. All right, July 1st through August 1st. We'll say we're going to run it for the month. I find my PMix, there it is. And then I just hit upload. Uploads it instantly. Here it is right here. And if I go into the back end, you can see everything uploaded right there. So it's that fast, it's that easy. Once you do that, you're able to go to run a variance report. You will also need your recipes set up in order to run a variance report. Now during setup, we have faster ways to set up your products and your recipes than most systems. You don't have to enter them individually. We have a blank template that you export, and then we copy paste into that blank template and upload them again very quick. All right, not very quick. It's probably going to take you an hour or so to set up your account, but once it's set up for good, and it's a lot faster than the traditional way. I do want to show you the back end of a recipe because we track everything in great detail. So a recipe is basically a mirror image of your sales data. Every single sales item on that sales data, we're going to define what products go in there and the portion size. So let's take a look at the back end of a Cosmo really quick. You can do this for your cocktails. You can also do it for your food. Okay. So here's the back end of this. You can see we have 4 ingredients in here. Not only do we have the vodka and the triple sec, a lot of people only track their liquor. We highly recommend tracking everything so you can item cost everything that's going in and out of your doors. You can see we do the limes for the lime juice as well as the cranberry juice here. If you enter the price of a Cosmo over here or whatever the item is, it will give you your total cost for that item, the cost percentage, and the profit you're making on that item. Okay, you can see here if I get rid of cranberry juice and limes, The cost goes from $1.47 to $1.20. You're missing 27 cents not accounted for on that Cosmo. How many Cosmos and cocktails are you serving? Make sure to account for everything. You can add as many ingredients as you want over here. This is if you enter a recipe individually, but like I said, we have a faster way to upload them all at once. Okay, so let's finish up with the variance report as I promised. What you're going to do is select your 2 inventory dates. Make sure you have your sales data uploaded for those same dates so you know what was sold. The variance report is basically what the bartenders rang in versus what they actually poured. You're going to be able to see the difference there, track it super close. You can do spot checking on individual bartenders, just count a few products at a time so you don't have to count a full inventory. You can spot check in 5 or 10 minutes with Bar Patrol. It is awesome. But let's run a variance report here between June 16th and June 23rd and take a look. All right, you're going to see the variance overview right when you get here. It breaks it down by category, gives you your POS sales, how much was rang in wholesale and retail. We're one of the only systems that does both wholesale and retail, so we can see what your losses are. Also, so we can see what the cost percentage of every single brand that you carry. A lot of systems do not do this. Most systems do not do this. So as we can see here, we can see our losses, how much was used and rang in, and what the variance percentage is, which is the most important metric you can have. We do have pour cost percentage in here, but pour cost percentage is based on price a lot. So if you sell a ton of well liquor, your cost percentage will go down, but so will your profits. And of course, we don't put percentages in the bank, put dollars in the bank. We want to sell those premium products. The variance percentage shows you what's physically missing, which is what we want. So that's the variance overview. The POS data that you uploaded is right here for your reference. We also have a usage report on here that you can take a look at, but the results tab is going to break it down by every single brand and really show you exactly what's going on in your bar and how your bartenders are pouring. So let's take a quick look at an example. If we look at Hendrick's right here, you can see that 19 were rang in, POS sales of $161. Ounces are 28.5. That's based on the recipe of Hendrick's. So that's 1.5 ounces per pour. That's what the bartender should have poured. They actually poured 35 ounces, so they lost 6 ounces there. We lost $1.64 wholesale. We lost $36 retail. And then we have the cost percentage, what the ideal cost percentage is, what it is, the way they poured it, and the difference. And then again, they're missing 21% of Hendrick's that they just over poured. And you can go right up and down this variance column here and see the high numbers. Sit down with your bartender, say, hey, what's going on here? You're over pouring too much. And the numbers shrink and the profits go way up. So we all know that counting inventory is not easy. All right, believe me, I've counted thousands of them, but we've made it as easy as it can get. Okay, so if you want an inventory system that's easy to use and fast, is dead on accurate, can do your ordering and invoicing for you, has powerful analytics, and has all the features unlocked at one affordable price, then Bar Patrol app is not just a system for you, it's the only system for you. All right? So thanks for watching. Again, click on the button or the link below this video to sign up and get started right away. If you have any questions at all, make sure to email us at info@barpatrol.net and we'll be happy to answer any questions you have. Thanks again for being here. We look forward to being a part of your success. Cheers.